Hello and welcome to News Tonight. I am Rhodha Ngonzi. Let's dig into it. President Yoweri Museveni has met with the leaders from Gomba and Sembabule districts and reiterated his emphasis on prioritizing household income as the cornerstone of national development. The meeting discussed the success of a pilot project launched in 2011 aimed at improving lives and reducing poverty in several villages within these districts. Addressing the gathering, President Museveni emphasized the importance of focusing on initiatives that directly impact household income. The project, initiated by the president in 2011, targeted 9 villages in Gomba and Sembabule. These villages received donations of livestock, crops, poultry, and financial assistance aimed at transforming their lives and combating poverty. Project coordinator Sarah Nalwanga reported significant positive changes, with beneficiaries seeing significant increases in health sizes and agricultural yields. President Museveni, drawing on his decade of experience fighting poverty, cited his earlier efforts in Ankole, where he encouraged settled grazing and dairy farming. He urged the Gomba and Sembabule communities to adopt a similar approach to self-improvement. And the success of the pilot project, prompted the president to call for its expansion to encompass all villages in Gomba and Sembabule. He encouraged local leaders to preach the gospel of fighting poverty by promoting programs such as Parish Development Model and Emyoga. The meeting concluded with positive responses from local leaders, including Member of Parliament for Gomba West, Robina Rwakojo, and Member of Parliament for Mawogola North, Shatsi Musherure, both expressing gratitude for the President's initiative and pledging their support in promoting household income growth within their constituencies. Now, over 95% of the students who sat for the Uganda Certificate of Education examinations in 2023 passed and are eligible to progress to the post UCE level. While releasing the examinations, Minister for Education and Sports Janet Museveni said her ministry has provided for the learners who have not got aggregates to progress to the next level an opportunity for them to repeat Senior 4 through special arrangement of retaking UCE under the old lower secondary curriculum.
Minister of Education and Sports and Uganda National Examinations Board has released the results for the Uganda Certificate of Education examinations for candidates who sat in 2023. In 2023, 361,695 candidates appeared for the examinations from 3,808 centres compared to the 345,695 who sat in 2022, registering an increase in candidature of 16,000, that is 4.6%. As it was in the 2023 PLE results, the female candidates in UCE were more than their male counterparts, an issue of concern to the education sector that need to be investigated. Candidates for the 2023 performed better than the previous years, with 95.9% passing and are progressing to the post-UCE level, and there was a significant improvement in different subjects like English language, religious education, mathematics and biology, and noticeable drops in history, agriculture and physics.
Science continues to be a cause for concern, with less than 20% of the candidates obtaining credit level passes in physics and chemistry, and 40% or more are unable to pass. Learners have attributed the low achievement levels in sciences to a number of factors, main among which are inadequate teaching that manifests in the inability of the candidates or the learners to master the basic scientific facts or concepts, lack of practical teaching that manifests In the
House Nakasero, the Minister for Education and Sports, Janet Museveni, said the ministry feels a sense of responsibility and obligation to the learners who were not successful in the UCE exams and has provided an opportunity for them to repeat Senior 4. This is because the 2024 cohort of candidates is to sit for exams for the revised lower secondary curriculum, and ministry would not wish to disadvantage candidates of 2023 in this transition.
I will communicate to all head teachers and collect the necessary information to enable us plan for the appropriate resources for those learners. That shall be repeating from schools that are implementing the Universal Secondary Education Program. We have looked at all considerations and came to the agreement that no learner who is repeating S4 under the old lower secondary curriculum shall be disadvantaged in our transitional arrangements. Therefore, UNEB is going to further study this and formulate a roadmap which shall be communicated to the public once it is ready. Therefore, I encourage all eligible persons who wish to repeat UCE under the old lower secondary curriculum to take this single window of opportunity in 2024 and register for UCE once UNEB makes that announcement.
Minister Janet Museveni also urged head teachers and parents to take interest in the TVET decentralized admission process to guide and educate young people from TVET institutions. The chairperson UNEB, Professor Celestino Bua, says candidates who have not made it in this examination cannot repeat in this following examination session because the examination format and other conditions will be different. UNEB explains how to address challenges that this transition possess.
Minister a one-off transitional examination which will be administered later in the year, the exact date of which will be communicated. The following categories of persons will be eligible to sit the examination. A. Those who sat the UCE examination in 2023 but would wish to repeat the examination. B. Those registered but did not sit the examination or dropped out due to illness or such other conditions. C. Those who missed the registration for the 2023 examination for various reasons.
The results indicate that cases of examination malpractice have continued to drop. Most of the ones reported in this exam were external assistance and affected subjects like physics and chemistry, practical examinations and mathematics. I'm Nafka Farida and Abduna Silwama in Kampala.
Now, schools around Kampala and Mukono were in a buoyant mood today after the release of the UCE examination results. Hilton High School Mukono showed excellency, triumphing among the best in the district. We bring you highlights of celebrations around Kampala.
At Mbazi Riverside High School is managed by the School for Life Foundation situated in Mpigi district. It was joyous mood among the school's management and continuing students after learning about the academic excellence of the year 2023 UCE candidates. They chanted about the remarkable success attained, with the 24 students excelling in first grade, 34 second, and the rest in grade 3 out of the 86 learners who sat for last year's Uganda Certificate of Education.
The message I give to the continuing students is that God first. Yeah, God should be the first #1 priority in everything you do, and also respect and give time to your books.
The school's teaching staff, led by the head teacher Freddy Sembaguya and the year 2023 senior 4 class teacher Skoviana Jemba, attributed the study progress to a number of factors.
The overall performance, I would say it has been good, and there has been a great improvement. And with this great improvement, we are actually looking at a steady progress, because last year was our first year of sitting and this is our second year of sitting. So there is a great improvement in the performance, and that is the steady progress.
Above all, we had good at the forefront. We prayed so much for them. And then the team work from the parents, the cooperation of the parents and the funding that they give to their children.
Led by a brass band in joyous mood and celebrations, Hilton High School Mukono was among the best schools in Mukono. 87 students passed in first grade, 22 in second grade out of the 100 students who sat for the UCE examinations. 5 students of those got maximum points.
Our children, our candidates did very well. We have registered maximum performance. 2 candidates scored 10 for 10. And in total, 5 had 8 for 8. We give the glory and honor to the Almighty God.
And I want to thank the administration of Hilton High School. My teachers, they have always made sure that we have everything in place, and this is the harvest.
I'm feeling actually super flagellistic because I'm so happy for the performance I got in my UCE results at Hilton High School. I'm so proud of my teachers, my head teacher, the administrators of Hilton High School.
The mood was similar at Igangu Secondary School, Machinja Sabagabo, situated in Wakiso district, as they welcomed the former students who emerged victorious in last year's UCE results.
We're still rising more horizons because we are still focused. We know what to do. We have a competent staff full of qualified teachers. We not only have trained, we also have only qualified staff, which is competent, young, and with that agility to work and produce the best results.
The school's management, led by the head teacher Felix Kampindi Mbiru, said the good performance is based on commitment of parents and dedicated teaching staff.
I'm very thankful to the Lord for having enabled us achieve the grades that we have achieved. We were able to get 43 first grades, 39 second grades, 12 third grades, and the rest. We are very thankful that our students worked very well and very hard to succeed. We are thankful to our parents that have supported us through the transition that we are taking. And we request the general public to trust us.
The senior secondary sat 499 candidates and returned 295 first grades, but importantly 11 of these scored 8 in 8. These included Watson Kato, David Kato, Samuel Kato, Namuli Angel and Nagadia Christine.
There's nothing you can achieve without the Almighty God. Almighty God did it everything. So you see, even before the result of the NEB results, I wasn't that much confident. I never thought I'm going to have the 10 in 10. Though I was praying for it and I worked hard for it, but it's like I was not confident that I'm going to meet that. But with Almighty God, I was able to meet that. Then the other thing, I was disciplined. There's no success without discipline.
I sat my senior 4 with 8 in 8, 11 in 10, and I thank Allah for everything. Alhamdulillah, we have come very far from senior 1.
Had 8 in 8, but he is a boy that had never got. I think in his mock examinations, he got around second grade, around 33. But here he is celebrating 8 in 8. So we have to celebrate with them for that greater performance.
But amidst the jubilations, focus now turns to the next series of exams that will dwell on the competent-based curriculum.
With the secondary school, long before even the new curriculum was enrolled, I think our head teacher, Mr. Mwonge Lawrence, and the proprietor had already foreseen this. First of all, we emphasize an all-round curriculum here in school. Ours is a holistic one. Besides looking at academics, you look at Budo Secondary School, you'll find us in sports, you'll find us in music, and this gives us an opportunity to expose our learners to very many opportunities.
Meanwhile, business came to a standstill as police struggled to disperse a group of coffee nursery bed operators who had stormed the Ministry of Finance offices demanding for their supply arrears. Police managed to disperse the farmers who were carrying mattresses to the entrance of the ministry premises.
Carrying mattresses and mats was a group of devoted coffee farmers initiative who stormed the Ministry of Finance offices, protesting over delayed payment of their arrears The group cut off the road heading to the Ministry of Finance offices, threatening to camp there until their arrears amounting to 42 billion is cleared. The action caused a heavy traffic jam and attracted attention of the police that managed to arrest the group leader Annette Kiza alongside the chairperson. Heavy deployment was then mounted along Kimathi Avenue, Parliamentary and Sir Apollo Kagwa Junction. The battle ensued between police and nursery bed operators. They expressed dissatisfaction over delays by the Ministry of Finance in effecting the directive by Parliament over their unpaid arrears.
We supplied coffee 2-3 years ago or 4. Most of us have not been paid money. Our loans are on our necks. Our buildings are being taken. Our land is being taken.
The money lenders, they have no excuse. You have to pay them. Sin and I will not go back to Kasese. I'll have to sleep in Kampala.
They faulted some parties in the Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development for ignoring their demands. Buyaga County Member of Parliament Barnabas Tinkasimire says Parliament appropriated the funds in question.
They are dissatisfied, and the best way they could is march to the office. And I don't think that they have caused any form of were they violent? So why have they arrested them? Instead of paying them, you are just arresting them. Why are they arresting them?
The Minister of Finance, Matia Kasaija, says the ministry is aware of the arrears, but the money will be paid as and when the invoices are certified and the money is available.
We shall pay when the money becomes available, and when the demand, sorry, the invoices are certified. If I ate your meat, I must pay.
The 42 billion shillings arrears accumulated from the supply of coffee seedlings to various farmers on behalf of Uganda Coffee Development Authority between the year 2020 and 2023. Susan Naung and Kenneth Turner reporting for EBC TV.
In Uganda, Bureau of Statistics has confirmed a 90.3% data validation as part of the preparation for the forthcoming 2024 population census in May. The 2024 population census date was declared by the Cabinet and approved by President Yoweri Museveni.
The process of validation involves mapping of all households across the country, which makes it possible for the census team to plot enumeration areas on the map. This year's census is to happen on the night of 9th May 2024, running for 10 days.
We have been listing households in the country. We have done geo-referenced listing, and so far we have covered 90.3%. Validated data. And I think I'll talk more about this. There are some districts which think they have 100%. We think they have covered 100%. Now when you come back here, in our cartographic system, we find some have skipped some villages, or other villages or households were wrongly mapped. They are taking geocodes on the roads, so those ones have to be done. That's why we're at 90.3. Otherwise, if we are taking their reporting, it would be 93.5.
Uganda Bureau of Statistics has so far collected clean data from 50 districts and 58 districts above 90% data coverage, making them 108 districts.
A lot of them think they have got 100%, but this is where we validate and they're at 94%. For instance, Oyam reports that they have covered all the villages. They have 1,093 villages, but our validation has found 1,028, meaning 95 villages are not well listed with georeference. So Oyam, people should do that, and many others. Masindi, the same. They think they have 100%, but here we have 95%. That's why. So there are others which are laggards, which are below 90.
According to Chris Mukiza, the executive director, UBOS, Ugandans need to desist from politicizing the census process since it benefits everyone.
People who are politicizing these things, I don't know their motive. But I suspect they want relevance, so that you know they are here, we look for them, they think 320 billion is a lot, is for Mukiza to eat, so that he shares it. No, it is for work. I told you 138, nearly 138 billion is for tablets. What remains is field workers. We are going to have over 120,000.
The census data, according to Dr. Mukiza, is used by the government of Uganda for planning, policy decision-making and guiding other economic activities. Mariana Wari, UBC.
So thank you very much for reminding me for that.
And women entrepreneurs in West Nile have called for a review of the Generating Growth Opportunities and Productivity for Women Entrepreneurs GROW project under Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development. According to these women, many government projects aimed at improving their economic status have been failing because the community is not consulted on the project designs first. This was during sensitization of women entrepreneurs on the GROW project at Muni University in Arua.
Of Uganda has secured a $217 million grant from the World Bank for a period of 5 years, ending 2027, to implement the GROW project, in which $40 million is meant for refugees and host communities. As the project is expected to benefit 1.6 million women countrywide, women from Western Nile have requested the Line Ministry to consider views of women in the community for effective implementation.
The root cause of our suffering is right from the planning of every government program or project. We need to come down to do what is called needs assessment.
I would expect the current GROW project to identify the gaps that have been in those projects, Emyoga, PDM, and be able to cover those gaps.
According to Grace Hetitu, chairperson for women entrepreneurs in Koboko district, there are many women indulged in micro-businesses who can effectively use the GROW fund, but the condition to present a trading license may make it difficult for such women to access the fund.
You told us that this ongoing business should have been running for the last 1 year with any evidence of a trading license of the previous year. But this is a mama who does not have that document. Yet she is somebody capable of growing and expanding the business. By consensus, we want to agree that go back and redesign this approach so that we make every woman to succeed in this program.
However, bureaucratic processes involved in accessing this fund is another issue that women want to see addressed.
Our appeal is that the processes sometimes is abnormally long.
You remember the COVID recovery money? If you ask how many women have received, almost maybe 1%. The criteria are not aimed at actually helping the women.
Geoffrey Kayongo, the social development specialist for the GROW project, says observations from women can be addressed through existing structures for Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development in the local governments, as the project is now at its first component of sensitization and training.
If you're a refugee, we cannot work on you as if you're a normal person in the country to see that people access these funds. In terms of bureaucracy, that is a systemic challenge, but then, of course, for us as a project, we are going to use the district. We are using labor officers, we are using community development officers.
The Minister of State for Northern Uganda, Grace Freedom Kwichini, who represented the Minister for Gender, Labour and Social Development, urged the local leaders to increase mobilization for the project and called upon women entrepreneurs to use the fund for the right purpose.
And so I appreciate them, and I'm happy that the Commissioner has taken note that some of these questions being raised, they will take them up. A lot of women are still illiterate, but the few who are literate, and can use the phones and access the digital applications that the program is talking about, they should help other people. I appeal to our local leaders not to relent in mobilization. I appeal to the beneficiaries that they use the funds for the right purposes.
Joseph Onama, UBC News, in Arua.
And Masindi District joyously marked the belated 38th NRM Liberation Day at Kinumi Primary School ground in Miria Sub-County. The event carried a resounding call for all stakeholders to safeguard the peace and security ushered in by the NRM government. Now, the commemoration centered around the theme, Building a Country We All Cherish, emphasizing the collective responsibility of every Ugandan in nation building.
The festivities kicked off with a parade at Kinumi Primary School playground, commemorating the NRA struggle. Masindi's leadership expressed gratitude to President Yoweri Museveni for the unwavering commitment in grading 42 men and 27 guns towards liberating the country. Despite all these achievements, political leaders in Masindi urged government to address key infrastructure needs for Masindi, including Masindi Main Market, Masindi Main Hospital, Masindi Port, and the Rwenkinyu Road.
President Rwanda tumuijukiza kwa nyakora manifesto nyakora memoranda muyona ya district ikicho kwanza iwaru yetu Masindi.
Kabakumba Masiko informed the gathering about government's attention to projects like the PDM and Emyoga. Lieutenant General Jimo Yesigire urged district leadership to ensure effective plans that integrate the people into government programs.
I have for operation wealth creation. I work for NEC. We have rural industries. We have established an overall grant in rural industries.
Meanwhile, best performing 2023 primary living examination candidates were selected from sub-counties and rewarded.
I would call it a contribution to the 30 best girl and best boy per sub-county in the district.
Javiona Francisco, UBC.
Fred!
Osmosis.
Freddy! Fred Dollar! My boss, CEO Inojo, the general of generals, the conqueror of conquerors, the first and the final, the sky above the skies, the promised land, the terms and the conditions, the international king crocodile, the source of the
Osmosis.
Nile.
I don't have money today.
Just take a polite loan of 200k to stock on my shop. The signs and symptoms of success. The bank commander, not the bank teller.
Why hustle for a loan when you've got MTN Momo? We're sorting it. Use the Momo app or dial *165*5# for all quick loans. Choose from the different loan options from our partners and get one that works for you. Together, we're unstoppable.
Have you packed more with Harbour jelly and Harbour foam? Yes, we packed. It will protect your skin from skin rashes. More with pack. It is a new improved more with Harbour jelly. So soft and smooth. It is a more with Harbour jelly.
Tell me, kids, the sense. And
irritations? No more rashes and irritations. Movit Herbal Jelly and Herbal Soap is rich in natural herbs for a smooth and glowing skin.
Movit All Day Confidence.
The government of Uganda and the Uganda Bureau of Statistics is calling upon all stakeholders such as the chief administrative officers, city mayors, resident city commissioners, city clerks, city and division councillors, wards and LC chairpersons, as well as the residents and business communities to cooperate with the UBOS field teams as we embark on advanced preparations to conduct the National Population and Housing Census on the 10th of May 2024. The census will be a 10-day exercise to obtain statistical data and information that will be used for planning and policy formulation, including information on 1. How many we are, 2. Where we are, 3. How we are living, 4. What we own, and 5. Where we access services from. The Uganda Bureau of Statistics has now started listing of households and mapping in the 11 cities of Arua, Fort Portal, Gulu, Hoima, Jinja, Lira, Mbale, Masaka, Mbarara, Soroti, and in the Greater Kampala comprising of Kampala, Wakiso, and Mukono districts. For more information, please call 0755 342 128 or 0773 342 128. This message is brought to you by the Executive Director and Census Commissioner, Uganda Bureau of Statistics. Census 2024. It matters to be counted.
Welcome back. You're still watching News Tonight. Mpoma Girls Secondary School has once again demonstrated its academic progress by producing the highest scoring candidate in the district for the UCE results. This achievement underscores the school's commitment to excellence and its dedication to nurturing talent.
The head teacher of Mpoma Secondary School attributes this remarkable success to the school's philosophy of value addition. Notably, the top performing student had entered Senior 1 with modest academic credentials of 11 points, highlighting the transformative impact of the school's educational approach.
We have a girl here. She got only distinctions. Only distinctions. She has 2 D2s and 8 D1s. 8 in 8. And that is Eileen Jacobs Prize. 8 in 8. Jacobs, come forward. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for making us proud. In position number 1, we have a girl who got D1s all through in the 10 subjects. 8 in 8 and 10 in 10. Nasongo Maria. Come forward. Yes.
The announcement of the outstanding exam results sparked jubilation among both teachers and students at Mpoma Girls School, reflecting the collective efforts invested in achieving academic excellence.
Eileen Jacobs joined Mpoma School with aggregate 7 at PLE. 11. Aggregate 11. Aggregate 11 means that she was almost in Division 2. Almost going to Division 2. But here she is, a distinction girl. This is what we call value addition. Thank you, teachers, for adding value to this young lady.
Teachers encouraged the candidates of 2024 to emulate the shining examples of their predecessors by studying diligently and aiming for even greater achievements.
The candidates of this year, still we have to keep the pace. Let us not deteriorate. Let us keep the game and we promise to also put up good results for 2025.
My name is Eileen Jacobs Praise. I've got 8 in 8. I've been able to perform like this because of the consultation that I was able to do from both my teachers and fellow classmates, and even in the school, even outside school. I want to thank all those that were able to work together with me so that I perform like this. I want to thank my parents for the continued support and my teachers as well.
My name is Nasongo Maria, and I've been studying at Poma School Girls Campus. The reason why I managed to get 10 in 10 is because of the good teachers we have, all subjects. I thank them so much, and because of God and my parents.
Relatedly, SETA schools in Mukono district celebrated with joy and celebration as all 4 campuses achieved remarkable success in the recent academic assessments. At SETA High Mbalala campus, calm turned to jubilation after the results were released. Headmaster Sebukalu Bonifance praised the outstanding teamwork among teachers, crediting it for the school's leading status in the district.
We are grateful to God Almighty that today we had 214 students who sat for UCE, and all of them are in first grade. 18 of them have 8 in 8, and then 3 of them have 10 in 10. That means they got only D1s. As we celebrate today's success that God has given us, it is 2 things. It is celebration and reflection.
At SETA High A-level campus, all 196 candidates successfully passed, with an impressive 165 achieving first grade status and the remaining securing second grades.
We thank the Almighty God. Today we've received all our results. We had 190 students and 165 students passed in first grade. It's one of our first group, and we are very happy for the results.
SETA High Green Campus also witnessed celebrations as over 240 candidates excelled in sciences. 13 students scored grade 8 in all 8 subjects, with 4 candidates achieving grade 10.
The performance as far as the results concerned is excellent. Out of 240 students, all of them got first grades, so that means 100% first grades. We are so thankful to God. We are thankful to the parents, thankful to the students of Senior 4 2023 and the entire students' body. We are thankful to the administration, the Board of Governors and the directors for their wise counsel and hard work.
At SETA Main Campus, Headmaster Namulondo Lilian announced that over 210 students passed with flying colors, including 24 who scored grade 8 in all 8 subjects.
Sat 210 students, and all of them passed in first grade. 24 learners got 8 in 8. 3 students got 10 in 10, meaning they got D1, D1, D1 in all subjects. We are very, very grateful. These ones, and in this we have the girl child and the boy child. We balance both genders.
Namirembe Hillside High School Chitete Kagayaza is buzzing in excellence after all its 131 students passed highly with 69 first grades.
And I also want to thank my guardians from the Zinkratire family in Rohama. You have done a grateful job for having helped me reach where I want to be. Without forgetting, I also want to thank the administration of Namirembe Hillside High School for having put in of effort, the teachers, the facilitators they brought for us in a period.
This year is very exceptional for the fact that our best students who were admitted here since 2019 have struggled tooth and nail and have made it to the top list in the country with 8 in 8.
At Gayaza Road Secondary School, the jubilation was immense after producing 25 first grades with 1 student scoring 8 in 8.
Our best student, Matia Mulumba, got 8 in 8. And it has been our tradition that the best student for the last 3 consecutive years has been making 8 in 8. So we really thank God, we thank our teachers, we thank everybody who has made that such an enormous input to enable our students perform as well as they've done so this time around.
I got 22 aggregates at first grade, and I thank the Almighty who enabled me to score the first grade.
Mackay Memorial College Natete achieved a significant milestone with 70% of students passing in grade 1.
We are here in a jubilation mood. Everybody, if you are around, you would hear the sounds because everybody is jubilating. What has happened today maybe had never happened in the history of Natete Mackay Memorial College. We sat 249 students. Out of these, we have got 64 first grades, 86 second grades, 53 third grades, and the rest got fourth grade.
I got 13 aggregates, which is Division 1. I'm so overwhelmed. I feel speechless. It's all thanks to our teachers, our head teacher, our hard work. I can't forget the Almighty. He helped us.
I feel very, very, very happy because I don't know how it was going to be, because one of the hardest subject that was so hard was English. But thank God that I did English due to the support from my mommy, the head teacher. I got a credit 3 in English.
And more about schools' performance. Let's have a feel of the mood in the upcountry schools.
St. Michael High School Sunday was our first stopover shortly after the release of the results.
Tusanyuse nnyo olwa performance yaabwe, bakoze bulungi nnyo. Ate twagala okusingira ddala okwebaza administration y'essomero, abasomesa, support staff.
Here, out of the 190 students who sat the exams, 90 scored in the first grades.
My name is Lukan Gerard. I scored 9 aggregates. My name is Obimal Angodi. I got 10 in 8.
In senior 4B, I managed to get 9 aggregates.
Second grade we have 47 and the third we have 32. We didn't have any student in the fourth grade, or we didn't have any failure. And our best students scored aggregate 9 in 8, and we are very grateful. And I know some of the factors that led to the good performance was good facilitation from the directors, because they give us money to fund the school programs.
In Entebbe City, Elite High School is among those still jubilating.
Our students have performed very well, they have excelled. We had 72 students. 40 of them have scored first grade and the rest are in second grade.
We thank our previous candidates for making it up. Thank you so much. This is so wonderful. Please keep it high. Elite High School, walk the talk. We are so much privileged.
In Mbara City, Nsambya Hillside SS is also celebrating this success.
Principal of HM Bonatu bebaza kubanga babadde bulungi batukoze bulungi batusomeseza mu mazima kwe kuyita kuno kulungi okw'abaana.
Immaculate Heart Girls School in Rukungiri District is also among those who scored high in the UCE exams.
Have performed very well. In grade 1 we have 378.
Baza
Katonda lwaleero tusobodde okuyita bulungi ebigezo byaffe.
In Masaka, Bexil Kamtuza High School scored high with the best students, pocketing 10 aggregates.
My name is Nankes James Frances from Bexil High School. I got 17 aggregates. Nye aggregates 19. Nebaza bazadde bange, mikwano gyange n'abasomesa abansomeseza.
Baza ne foundation body okutwaliza wamu twebaza Bishop Henry Katumba Tamale ne Mama. Board of Governors.
Wela Secondary School in Kasesa District is also among those jubilating the outcomes of these exams.
We thank the parents for the commitment they have been putting in. Then we thank the staff.
My own son, Wambale Gildo, has excelled and has got 9 in 8.
Other schools jubilating are in Jinja and Kagadi district.
Very grateful and happy that our students have performed very well. When you look at the results in Division 1, we have got 3 students, whereby we have Presigomo Didas with 20 aggregates.
I'm a doctor in future, so I'm also thanking my parents who have enabled me achieve this goal, perform highly in my O level.
192 students sat. We got 137 in Division 1, 49 in Division 2.
Our best student is Rutagonya Kerry, who got 11 in 8, followed by 3 students. Kiriwa Trevor got 12. Then we have Abita Mary got 12.
In Soweto district, Halcom High School emerged the best with 202 students who start getting 187 in the first grade.
And the best student has got 10 for 10. You know, we are not again talking 8 for 8. 10 subjects that a student registered has got 1 proud. So 10 for 10. Then we also have some students who have got 9. I've not even counted.
This success is being attributed to God's intervention.
What made me get 8 for 8 is hard work, determination, and endurance.
Transformed me from 13 PLOE to 10 in UCE, and that's why I thank my teachers so much.
But I want to begin by thanking the Lord who has made it for us. You know, when you pray, He says He's faithful.
Others jubilating the outcome of the UCE exams are traditional schools in Tororo district. These, among others, includes Tororo Girls Secondary School.
Then I appreciate my teachers for the great work they did, teaching, counseling.
We had 363 students sitting the UCE, and out of those students, all of them have passed.
For St. Peter's College Tororo, which registered 147 candidates, 79 candidates got first grade.
Division 1, 147, Division 2, 64, Division 3, 52, Division 4, 38. Early preparation in terms of coverage, and then having ample time at the end to do revision.
Other schools in Tororo, including Mama Kevina, equally showcased the best performance.
We had 209 students who sat, got 97 first grade, then we got 81 second grade, then we have 37 third grades.
Jubilations and celebrations regarding the outcomes of the UCE exams will be on until the last dot, as parents, school administrators and well-wishers continue celebrating the success of their students.
And with that, we take a quick break. When we return, more details.
Fred!
Osmosis.
Freddy! Fred Dollar! My boss, CEO Inojo. The general of generals, the conqueror of conquerors, the first and the final, the sky above the skies, the promised land, the terms and the conditions, the international king crocodile, the source of the
Osmosis.
the Nile.
I don't have money today.
Just take a polite loan of 200k to stock my shop. The signs and symptoms of success. The bank commander, not the bank teller.
Why hassle for a loan when you've got MTN Momo? We're so tingy. Use the Momo app or dial *165*5# for all quick loans. Choose from the different loan options from our partners and get one that works for you. Together, we're unstoppable.
Hi, my name is Dennis Masindo Nyango, former Uganda Cranes captain and goalkeeper. My kind of a tank at home is a Crest tank. I use it at the farm and at home. I recommend it for everyone.
Welcome
to Dade Nursery and Primary School, Luzira, a school that gives your child a positive learning environment that makes them feel comfortable and safe. We are a progressive year-round nursery and primary school, providing a child-centered approach to early learning, collaborative family atmosphere, and a safe, inspiring environment that encourages exploration and creativity. Dade Nursery and Primary School offers a wide range of co-curricular activities that promote teamwork, physical and mental development, including ballet, soccer, basketball, piano, and home economics. Admissions are in progress from baby class to P7, starting from the 8th of January to the 5th of February 2024. Find us at the first left turn after Oryx Service Station towards Luzira.
The energy of this land was born in the hearts of these men, of these women. It comes to life in the power of these colors and the memory of these scents. The energy of this land comes from here. It comes from Africa, and it vibrates in each of us.
And powered by Africa.
Oryx Gas, powered by Africa.
Are you a parent or guardian looking for a good and affordable school for your child? Look no further. Mandela Senior Secondary School, Hoima, is the answer. It is a boarding mixed senior secondary school offering arts and sciences. We have good science and computer laboratories, a fully stocked library, and registered with the Ministry of Education and Sports with the center number at an affordable fee structure for every parent. To register your child with Mandela SS in Hoima for the year 2023, call 0772 411 921 or 0771 850 217. Mandela SS Hoima, caring to achieve.
And on business, the Private Sector Foundation Uganda, in partnership with various business-aligned government agencies, are to hold a 3-day women business clinic in mid-March in Jinja City. Referred to as the Women's Day Katale, the event seeks to provide an opportunity for women in eastern Uganda to showcase their business enterprises.
The Women's Day Katale, slated for the 15th to the 17th of March in Jinja City, is a hands-on business initiative that seeks to create more profitable and resilient women-owned businesses across the country.
This is a big platform for women entrepreneurs to connect, learn and grow, and it has been growing tremendously since 2022. We had over 300 entrepreneurs last year, women entrepreneurs, everyone showcasing their products at no charge.
The Katale is one of the several women-centric business empowerment initiatives spearheaded by the private sector umbrella body. It's vivid that in the recent years, more efforts are being directed towards women empowerment, and this begs the question on the place of the man or the boy child in the whole economic empowerment equation.
Men are still influential, the men are still the main drivers, and they still have a lot of enablers around them. But that's not also PSFU's central drive. Our drive is, and I'm going to conclude on this one, our drive is, can we have equal opportunities? Can we have shared value propositions? And Katale is not entirely a women's thing, no.
According to the Private Sector Foundation Uganda, continuous focus on women enterprise development is justifiable.
There is the other pyramid, which is now things like export, access to business education, business development services. You tend to find more men in that place. So quickly to answer your question is, how do we scale them to be able to enter competitively, assertively, but also research has shown that when women are equipped, trained and capacitated, they actually do better. That is research-based.
The business clinic, supported by Young Africa Works Lead Farm Structure Program by MasterCard Foundation, will run on the theme Bridging Economic Divides for Women's Prosperity.
And just like we had last time, we had a number of business clinics for the women who want to register their products and services
with the Uganda National Bureau of Standards. We had a URSB desk. We had a URA desk. We had a number of different service clinics aimed at improving business skills for young women. Those will also be available.
Aligned with the Women's Day celebrations, the annual event recognizes the significant contributions and potential of women and girls as entrepreneurs. Dennis Igoa for UBC Business.
And government, through the Energy Ministry facilitated by PASET, has signed a joint development agreement with Industrial Promotion Services, IPS Limited, and West Gas International to set up a green hydrogen-based fertilizer plant worth $400 million in Karuma, Chiliandongo district. The project intends to foster domestic production, local supply, and export of crop fertilizer utilizing electricity generated from the soon-to-be commissioned 600-megawatt Karuma Dam.
Uganda has committed 25 acres of land and a minimum of 100 megawatts of power to Industrial Promotion Services to enable the production of high-quality hydrogen fertilizer for local and export consumption.
We are yet to sign an agreement which we are going to implement, which will talk about the tariff, the cost of electricity, and then how will the fertilizers be utilized. All that is not yet discussed, but this agreement is to make both of us agree that we are jointly going to develop this project.
IPS and Aga Khan Foundation Enterprise will be partnering with West Gas, a Norwegian green energy specialist, to install the high-tech facility.
This hydrogen-based fertilizer project will use Uganda's abundant renewable energy resources to produce green hydrogen, to be used for the manufacture of fertilizer.
So you're taking water, electricity, air, you take these chemicals, you mix them together in a very fancy machine, that one I don't understand, somebody else has to answer it, but that then mixes some other components that gives the potassium or the calcium that is needed in your land.
This partnership sets the momentum to support Uganda's ambitious target of achieving $6 billion of export by 2028.
Project that takes part of our idle temporary energy and turns it into fertilizers, green energy fertilizers, and then helps us with the backward linkage to increase production of coffee, because we have a target of $6 billion in 5 years across 13 products. Those products all need fertilizers, at least 70–80% of them.
As government strives to adopt low carbon emissions from economic activities, this partnership is deemed revolutionary in creating business prospects between the Ugandan, Norwegian, and British government. Kansima Mompire, Wadilo Mak, UBC News.
Well, that does it for News Tonight for now. We do return at 10 o'clock with more details. I am Rhodha Ngonzi. We'll leave you with the weather update with Millie Kutesa.
Thanks for tuning on UBC. My name is Grace Millie with your weather update. We are still having thunder showers. We woke up to a thunder shower very early in the morning, most parts of the country, but mostly across the lake shores and the southern sector of our country. Nevertheless, in the afternoon hours, we saw a pickup of rainfall still in most parts of the country. Seeing the cellular picture, we're having a rainbow a little bit retrieved back into our country in combination with the most winds that are blowing from Congo airmans coming into our country. But there is a low around this side that is depriving us the moisture that should be coming from this side, hence reducing some rains in parts of the eastern sector. Nevertheless, we are still having the most winds are blowing from Congo airmans coming into our country, intensified with the local effects affecting most especially the southwestern of our sector and parts of the south. Tomorrow morning, we expect to wake up with the thunder showers in the early mornings across parts of Masaka and in our capital city, Kampala, and the rest of the place like Mubende, Nakasongola, with sunny intervals. Moving into the eastern sector, we are seeing light showers at Tororo and some parts of Jinja, but Soroti with the sunny intervals. The western stretch, they are waking up to a sunny intervals. Moving to the north, we are seeing a sunny interval in the early mornings tomorrow. Afternoon hours, we are seeing a pickup of light showers in our central Uganda at a maximum of 28 degrees Celsius across capital city Kampala and parts of Mwende, 29 in Nakasongola, 27 parts of Masaka. Moving into the eastern, we are having light showers, parts of Soroti, but the rest of the area with sunny intervals at a maximum of 29 degrees Celsius and 32 in Soroti. The western stretch, as I said, it is experiencing thunder showers in the afternoon hours at a maximum of 30 degrees Celsius across parts of Kasese, 28 parts of Masindi, 27 in Barara, and 24 with Kabale Highlands. In the northern sector, we are seeing a pickup of light showers, parts of Arua, Guru, and Lila at a maximum of 32 degrees Celsius, but Karamoja region with a 32 degrees Celsius and sunny intervals. Moving out of Uganda, touring the feasties across the globe, we are forecasting sunny intervals in the neighborhood of Nairobi at maximum 28 degrees Celsius, parts of Dubai with sunny conditions at maximum of 29 degrees Celsius, Cairo with sunny intervals at a maximum of 18 degrees Celsius, and London with sunny intervals at a maximum of 13 degrees Celsius, a little chilly light side. Thanks for tuning on UBC. My name is Chris Amili. Stay tuned and see you tomorrow.